Mhm.
That heifer right there just don't even care. Action.
Hey.
We say, folks, got a frog sticking back in my throat, and I tried to cough that joker out. She's laughing at me. You gonna be all right?
You gonna get it together there, buddy?
Yeah, but I got it. I got it. I'm getting breath now. You'll bear with me a second. But
you know how the frogs sneak up on you down here.
that joker bullfrog. Man. But I hope everybody's having a good Sunday evening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making it. She's hobbling along as well. We're getting through it.
She leans on me and I lean on you.
That way we don't have to sleep with our faces in the mud.
Mm-hmm. Thank God.
You're my best good friend. Yeah.
All I can say is thank God for patient, supportive husbands. That's all I can say.
I work both ways. I aggravate the snot out of her, but she rides it out.
He entertains me.
But
we got Slim Pickens crowd tonight.
Well, folks may be out doing their thing, family business and such.
How's our favorite Miss Leona this evening?
Yes, ma'am.
You got on my mind today, lady. I was gonna call Miss Jan and I never made myself stop and do it.
Let me holler at a couple of y'all real quick while we're waiting on everybody else to get on in here. But Pastor Larry and them, they got burst. Or Miss Leona, she got it here. She said, I got it tonight. Jack and Danae there. Mr. Mike Tangway. Mike, I can't believe you bees. Mr. Russell Amon. Who else got in here? Bundy. Mr. Dan Weaver. Good seeing y'all. Appreciate everybody.
All our friends.
Yep. But we just kind of moseying along. Get that last little bit out. We get ready to pour the feed to everybody. Stopped the other day while we was in the Home Depot, and
we did what?
Got the feed bucket.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the part. I was trying to replace comment.
That was her reaction too when I grabbed that bucket. She's like, "We don't need a bucket." I was like, "Okay, this has nothing to do with work purposes."
Okay, Philip, your March present while you're driving. Please be careful.
Oh yeah, they're careful out there in Texas.
No, but 85 is like cruising speed out there in Texas. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Leona. We'll be saying a special prayer for you. That back pain sucks.
Hey, I just got a random place comment. Let me read that real quick. Hey, everybody, thanks for the prayers and the continued prayers for my grandson. He was born with his right eye not developing right. He will be a left-handed deer slayer like his pawpaw.
Ain't nothing in the world wrong with that.
No, I'm a southpaw myself. So welcome to the club, my friend. There's not many of us, but hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome, welcome. They tried to change me in grade school, and I was the only left-handed one out of my family. I had an uncle that was left-handed, but they tried making me right-handed. My daddy called down that school and said, "You leave my boy alone," pretty much. And they never tried to change me after that. But I'll kind of derail on some of that maybe later on a little bit more. How backwards I am being left-handed. But yeah, we got Phillips moving on in here.
Joey, Mr. Bill.
Mr. Joey Rowe, yes sir. Joe, we're gonna be working with your flashlight here in a few minutes.
So yeah,
are
we
you-
got a cool story time tonight we're excited about.
Yes, indeed. Who else see? Mr. Bill Lee.
Mm-hmm.
I got Clay there. But yeah, we appreciate everybody getting by here. Like I said, got the feed bucket, got to get out there and drill the holes for the thing. Probably next week we're gonna start shoving the feed and the apis to them. I'm hoping maybe since it's getting where everybody get close to feeding season, and I know a lot of people already are, but I got to thinking. I opened our freezer up and I see the apis that Johnny sent us a couple months ago. Johnny Walker at Tennessee Mountain Bees.
Mm-hmm.
But I messaged him a few minutes ago, hoping to see if he's still selling apis. If he is, then
He's always doing his family time.
on Sunday night.
What his family thinks to his guy.
I'm terrible. I'm a last minute person.
You wait until we're like 2 minutes before we go live.
But if he sends me the info and he says yes, we'll make a post thing and anybody wanting to order it, yeah. Holler at old Johnny. Johnny's good people.
I'm bad. I'm terrible hitting this question mark, y'all, instead of the exclamation point. I'm really not questioning saying hello to y'all.
So you, Mr. Roy?
It's just
Is that y'all, Brian and Jen?
No, I got it right on Brian and Jen. I did it to a couple people last week. That thing just slipping on me.
Sometimes it just bees that way, baby. You know?
Ooh, Mr. Van put up 17 quarts of snap beans.
That's what I'm talking about.
That sounds.
We was fixing to get into? You was gonna want to make
I want to make pepper jelly today, but he got too preoccupied with his surprises for y'all stunts video he put together today.
I did. I finally got around to, we'll say, unaliving the yellow jackets out there. I'll leave it at that.
No, Mr. Roy. I will not accept that nickname.
See Mr. Roy comment there?
Uh-huh. That's what I was saying. No, not at all.
Oh, Todd out there in California. Good to see you, ma'am.
I'm just Brian, Miss Kathy.
Everybody getting on in here. Todd probably got the crock pot out with his cockatiel ready to go.
I hope you get the feathers out.
Mm-hmm. No, ma'am, I didn't. It's too close to the house on that one.
Yeah, entirely too close to the house for that.
Because whenever I went out there earlier, I was getting everything set up, and this and that, tripod, so on and so forth. And pardon me. Then whenever I come in here and got the lead dispenser, she said, "You're not shooting toward the house or anything like that." No, I'm not shooting toward the house.
I couldn't get up and go out there. There was no way I was getting in a suit. And I knew I couldn't run from that would have just been comical. So I was like, yeah, I'll just stand at the window, but that means you don't have adult supervision. So tell me what you're doing.
But we got through it. We made it. I just didn't know how it was going to go after dispensing the lead. I told her, I said, look, you can come outside, but stay close to the house.
Mm-hmm.
And if you see me going one direction, you go the other to the house. And that way you'll know things are not going good down there. And I'll be in as soon as the dust settles, if you will.
But the way this week went, like I'd ended up flat on my face, and he'd had to come pick me up with a swarm of angry yellow jackets around me.
But I will give you this much. I went out there, done a couple tests to see what fires them up. Well, for a few minutes, I went out there and all I had was my blue jeans and the jacket. Well, I come back in not too long later and grab them breeches that goes with them, with the jacket and everything. Let me tell you what, when I pulled my boots off to come in this house, there was some in between my boot and my blue jeans. And when my boot come off, they stayed on my blue jean undoubtedly. And they tore my legs up. I was in there slapping and stomping and carrying on. But like I said, we got through it.
Triggered the poor little puppy dog.
Oh, they did fine.
Mm-hmm.
Peaceful protesters made it through it. And it's got a picture of it pretty hilarious. Everybody's like on guard. They didn't know what the world's going on there too.
Miss Jane's still laughing about Todd's little birds.
I'm telling you, that was a pretty funny story. I'm glad he come on and told everybody.
Oh, man, that is terrible. 53 pounds of body. That's a bummer. Big time, that's a bummer.
I see.
Todd's comment. I'll be shipping the winning entry in the morning. Guard it with your life. Use Jasper if needed. The only thing Jasper's gonna guard is a biscuit if it ain't no bigger than the puppies he's got to guard against.
Well, it's a food product, so he may hold tight to it.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. That's hilarious.
What we thinking about it? Well, you want to?
I know, Danae. It sounded really good, but after the YouTube videos I watched, I was like, oh, shit, that's too close to the house. We can't do that.
Oh, we're gonna get something with it.
It's not 80 feet from the house kind of thing. If that, it's not even that far from the house.
I need a little bit more woodage because I could go down into the bottom. That ain't no problem. Or shoot through the shooting lane, but I'm just the high powered lead dispenser that we got. I think be just a little bit too much as far as to set it up.
Mike said put Todd's honey on the biscuit on the Jasper.
Oh, he'll definitely do it then. He won't let nobody in. Especially she was in there yesterday making a new biscuit recipe. So he'd be happy to do that. No problem.
And say the last one.
You want to do the prayer list and we'll get into few entries and chat and what have you.
Stories.
Story,
You got that right, didn't I? So we gotta fix the dryer before we can start replacing windows.
Yeah, everything is just permanent.
We're holding it together.
Lean on
Drying
me.
clothes like the old days.
Felt like
Tugging on the power bills.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I was 5 years old again for my clothes. That's all Mama done is hung them out.
Yeah.
I'm good with it. Go ahead.
All right. We got Mr. Mark and Miss Crystal, Ed and his family, Mr. Pat, Miss Deb, Mike Tangway and his family, DC's parents, Rachel Wilson, her sister Amanda, and their niece Riley. Philip's mama, his friends BJ and his wife, Bobby Spees and his family, the Gandy family, Hillbilly Earl, Miss Leona, especially for her back, Steve Amos's father-in-law, PJ Hanley, Catherine's son and his family, Sarah and her family, Mr. Randy's mother-in-law, Miss Janae Wood, Kenneth and Chris Wilkinson, Terry Bertleland, Redfish's wife, Miss Janet, Kenneth Allen, Miss Dolores Pepperuki, Denny Ray, Keith Laramore's wife, Miss Brenda, Steve Rodney Middleton and his family, Kathy Baker's friend, Miss Williams, let's see, Philip's cousin's family, Dan Garrison's daughter, Miss Jolene, Clay Bonner's daughter and grandson, Keith Laramore's cousin, Mr. Russell Amon's wife, Miss Brenda, Mike Berry, Lee's mama, Brenda Johnson, Tom, Barnhill's wife, Miss Connie, Philip's brother Wayne, Highland Honey and their family, David Hoskins' granddaughter Emma, Greg Dunn, Mr. Roy's son Sam, John Lawler, Phil, 33 Mile Phil's mama, Mr. Russell K's granddaughter, and Tim's brother James.
Is anybody we need to add to or take away from? Let us know there in the chat. We'll show you good. Yeah.
You got a point, DC.
The adulting.
Tell you what, getting old ain't friendly
No.
for the winners.
But it happens.
Mm.
What you gonna do?
It's in it.
Uh-oh. Mr. Dan Wiggler there.
Oh.
Hey now.
That's why I was making biscuits yesterday.
She did. Some the Bill upstairs got a little, I'll say a shot, but there's quite a bit left in the jar Phil sent to us last year. And that'll go good with the mixing there. Yes, sir. Thank you much. It sure will be enjoyed.
Mr. Day and Jamie, I guess about the same. He hadn't not any kind of drastic improvement or anything, but they did get him to rehab this evening.
Yeah, they moved him from Mobile to someplace down in Gulfport down there. And he'll be down there for several weeks. Potentially kind of do a turnaround down there and do another couple more weeks at another place down in that area. So he's got a long road. That's best way I can put it. A long road.
Oh, good deal, DC. I was bragging on your honey yesterday. We stopped at a friend's house. Okay, Brian and Mr. Roy, I saw y'all about removing them. So I did take them off for you. I'm glad to hear they're doing that.
I'll pray for that bobcat too. So you better make the track.
Yeah. And then I was bragging on your blackberry honey to some friends. I told them, I was like, DC's going to send a lot for the contest. So I'll bring y'all the little bit I have left in that jar. But you want to do the story with the honey entry?
Yes. Let me get the honey entrance, and we'll save his for last,
Okay.
and then tell the story back behind it. Because y'all, it's a blessing
Mm-hmm.
to listen to the story that was emailed to us the other day. But we asked the gentleman if we could share it, and he said, "Yeah, yeah, no problem." So we we kind of can't wait to share this email with y'all here in a minute. But so far this week, entries are getting on in here. Uh, Redfish, old Steve there, sent his in this week. He got his from, he's up in Florence, Alabama. See if I can get that glare out there.
I think it's Jubal Todd
There's his.
or Jasper Jr. Man, that stuff
There we go.
is like, it's not as dark as Keith's honey, but it tastes like it's right there with half trap Keith honey. It is good. Oh my word, that's good honey.
And
Miss Kathy, I got your text message, but I can't text you back. We're streaming on my phone. So, but I did add him. Okay.
you got that?
Yeah, she texts me, but
Okay.
my watch isn't smart enough to text back. I can't do it on my phone.
I've been trying to warn her about them government watches. It's a government watch.
If I had a government watch, I could text you back off of it. Anyway.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Oh. Back up before we move on.
Yeah.
I forgot. I was about to forget the hive tool there. He sent us one of the live hive tools. Redfish did.
It's really pretty.
I think I'll tell him Henny Boo. I said we'll probably, if Ollie Man does the taste testing, we'll send this home to him with him as well.
His judge's prize for
Yeah.
working his bees.
Yeah, because he says he wants to get out there and do bees. So it's something he can put on his little shelf or something, whatever he wants to do with it. But thank you much, Redfish, on that. And the other one was Mike in here from Can't Believe You Bees. Sent us.
That was some sweet.
Yes. Here. Wait a minute. I'll get the flashlight here in just a second.
And y'all, look, I'm glad he sent those because, like, honestly, I know we joke, or some of us joke a lot about send a lot of honey or whatever, but that's all. That's all you need to send, honestly. Like, you could make an entry with a bottle half that size if you wanted to.
Yeah,
You don't have to send much at all.
These are 2-ounce bottles.
Yeah.
What he is on the label here. But y'all remember the other week when he was talking about he got the purple honey, and let me see if I got the pictures in here. I don't know if StreamYard's thrown them away or something since we refused to pay our bill. I don't know if it may.
Or did you get them away?
Nah, that's no. Don't have them over here. But when he was talking about he got the purple honey, he was trying to figure out where it come, and he believes he's got an idea of where it all come from. But God love him, he sent us a deal of it here too, in the little 2-ounce jar. But
yeah, I don't think the camera really.
No, it ain't gonna do it.
Picks it up.
I'll get back behind it. Look there, a little better. But that's that purple stuff. But in a lot of ways, you can tell at the bottom right there, it ain't so much the glare of that light.
Yeah.
But
when you put it on a biscuit, you can see it was purple. Purple.
It's crazy.
Pretty.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell the purple in it. But then if you just take a little bit we put on a finger, you can see a hint of the purple in there, but
But
it's
it looked clear.
clear. It's crazy. But
Mhm. But
awesome.
it was good.
It is some good tasting honey. This is gonna go in the vault. You know what I mean? And just for special biscuits and things like that, we drag that out. But thank you much, Mike, for sending that.
Yes.
And
And the lip balm. That bubble gum is killer.
What
Did
did
you
you
get it?
no, I didn't.
It's in my phone.
Oh,
It's in one of those, like the front pockets, I think, somewhere. And he leaves me on camera by myself. But I would have never thought about doing the bubblegum flavor, but it was really, really good. I liked it.
I just bring it a whole person. I didn't know it was-
Don't break that one. He said that's my bride. That was a good one. I'm telling y'all that ever since like Philip sent some, and I think Mike sent a little bit last year. Right, wasn't that your bride last year, Mike? I feel like you sent like a plain and a peppermint or something.
Let's
I could be
see.
delusional.
Oh, good to see you, man. Can't find it. So much
You
stuff in the
messed
purse.
everything up. Okay, there's the peppermint and there's the bubblegum. That's my favorite. That'd be perfect, DC. Just a baby
Got a
bucket,
label there on,
like
huh?
a kid size bucket.
What was that? Bubblegum?
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum.
Mm-hmm.
No, there we go. Let's see. I think if this camera working. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's happy when y'all send that chapstick.
Yeah. I love that. DC. That was a joke. Not being serious.
Hey, you leave that man alone.
Yeah.
Well, you send whatever bribes you want to send. How about that? And hey. I forgot. I'll just forget to mention this with the youth entries. I also got a text message from a gentleman. We all know him. I'll give you a hint at first, see if you can figure out who it is. But he's had so much trouble the last couple of years trying to get his entries in through email.
Oh, yeah.
And
he has figured out the postal service this year.
Yep. So.
Oh, and here he
Yep.
is.
Yeah.
The whole time.
That's the man right there. He,
leaving in the mail in the AM.
Mr. JW sent a message early this morning.
Uh-huh.
He said, "Hey, let me get that address and get my winning honey sent over down there to you. And we pretty well just wrap this up as soon as mine gets there."
Everybody's saying that this year. That's like the main line is y'all just don't even waste your entry. Don't even waste it. Mike said we're all in trouble.
Yep.
Yeah, you want to do the where are you at on your news?
The entries. But okay, yeah, all right, back to the email. The email that was sent to us the other day, that Mike and the purple honey.
Mm-hmm.
You got it pulled up on
Close.
But y'all just take a second. And you can take the story how you want, but I sat there and I thought to myself after reading it, and Hannah read it as well, and I was like, that can be a blessing in many, many ways. But go ahead.
Okay. So I was a youth pastor in Georgia for a while, and we had 5 of our kids go into international missions. We felt God wanted us to be a resource for the kingdom and to sow into those kids. I had several deals fall through to own car washes, laundromats, and those big ice machines. I felt the Holy Spirit tell me I was to use my fees. See, that was a problem. In January of 24, I had kept bees for 7 years and harvested a total of 10 quarts. We had a move, we had a weird winter, and I had one surviving colony. To but I wanted to be first time obedient to the Lord. So I took the money, bought bees and more equipment, and my years have been successful. Fast forward to June of this year, my wife Lena and I were driving back from church on a Wednesday or Thursday night, and she asked me if I still felt led to do bees. They had been self sustaining for 2 years, but were not providing the seed we were hoping for, and it crushed me. I went home and went to bed. I got up on Saturday and drove to my yard in Anderson, South Carolina. I was pulling boxes. The entire hour drive up, I asked God to give me a sign. I didn't want to stop what I was doing, but I wanted to be obedient to his call. On the fourth hive, I cracked and saw the purple honey. I knew that the only place that generally gets purple honey is around Albemarle, North Carolina, which is 4 to 5 hours from me. I don't know what it's from or what's in it. Took some up to Bob Benny. He and Katie have done this for years, and they can usually tell what kind of honey it is. But Jesse called me last week, and they couldn't tell. So there's the story about the purple honey.
Thought that was quite interesting.
I thought it was just awesome. I thought that was just wow.
Lord, I'm listening. All right,
Mhm.
you got my attention. That kind of thing.
There's Larimore.
But, we enjoy that kind of stuff. There's several of you we talk to over the phone, and
Mr. Dan. He's saving his bribe for the mail lady to break that jar, putting it in the mailbox.
hey, if you want it to survive once it gets here, that's it. You have better put it in some plastic. By golly, because yeah, that's funny. Y'all remember that, but it was
Yeah.
the first year. It was Sean and Angela Balters.
Yeah.
They sent
a whole bottle. Well, it
it
was
was two.
one, but it was one maybe, but the one we had never tried before. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, it didn't make it. You could tell it was freshly broken because the box, the bottom of it wasn't even hardly saturated or wet yet.
Yeah.
I mean, she must have reared back. Her husband must have fired her up before she put that in the mailbox. I need to move that.
I probably should before you break that table.
Oh, it's quit scaring everybody deaf.
What's your problem? Button.
But, yeah.
I hope not.
Well,
What?
not really. We're working on more of the Bayside this time instead of so much Gulf of America. We've been down there for a couple of weeks building for some folks, and we got done Thursday. Hannah tried telling me I was hot and tired and burnt out. She said, "Look, we'll come back tomorrow and finish it." And I was like, "No, ma'am. We're finishing this and going home."
It's 1:30. It's 98 degrees out here. This is only like my third hit and miss day back at work, and I'm about to fall out in this yard kind of thing. It's like, no, but no. We pushed through. I didn't fall out on him.
Thank goodness.
We thought we finished it. They were happy. And then they called that night. Hey, can y'all come do some more handrails? Yay. Here we go. It's good though. We love the people. It's just a long drive.
Yeah. Hopefully or when we done with the Gulf of America for a minute. Especially this time of the year. Good grief. All the snowbirds and everybody down here. And between the snowbirds and just the vacation people, man, it is crazy down there.
Blair, they're gonna send it by sea.
Send it on the red. If they'd have finished that cut through thing they were gonna make in Florida back in old timey days, the Florida Canal,
Hey,
it would have took
Todd,
no time.
I don't even want to hear it. Look, we're in a cool snap right now. That's why I dried my hair and straightened it out so I could wear it down for a minute because the humidity's down to like 72%. It ain't near as bad.
No, humidity probably.
It feels like no humidity compared to what it has been
Oh yeah,
the last couple of months. I mean, literally, it was like the first morning of fall this morning.
94 and 36. Our humidity right now is probably in the high 70s, I'd say, with the cool snap that's here.
Yeah.
But the morning's been nice. I'll tell you that.
Really nice. It's still like it's been bearable during the day. Even it hadn't been horrible.
What is the date? The 10th. I've been counting down. Tomorrow is the official, according to the almanac, the official day, the ending of dog days.
Yeah.
I've been counting ever since it started in July, whatever it was.
Peter will count down to Christmas like he counts down to the end of dog day.
So one more day.
Oh yeah, Brian and Miss Kathy still at 95% humidity.
Yeah, there you go. It's been warm, but hopefully, y'all, there's a silver lining. Dog days is over tomorrow. And we'll start seeing.
Through the whole country, or is that just
I don't know, but just in case it is, y'all, it'll be over tomorrow. Hopefully. What's no good, Grayson? Hope y'all doing good over there in eastern Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
What else I have on here? We got through the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
Mr. JW sending his in here.
Ooh, y'all been having gnats bad too, Larimore? Last year it was yellow flies. This year it's mosquitoes and gnats.
Yeah.
But then mosquitoes is like the size of the yellow flies this year. They're terrible.
Yeah, them jokers make you stumble when they hit you.
Doesn't school start tomorrow?
It may have already started progressing. I don't know when that part of Alabama starts. But the kids here go to school tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Which means I got school bus duty tomorrow.
The fun begins.
Yep. Yep. Fun begins. That did not
Let me put the thing up there.
There you go. Get somebody come in and make a rational conversation with us.
Tell us about it.
Because I'm almost out of coffee, so my responses are going to get more and more delusional. Oh yeah, Grayson has already started.
Yes.
That's what he said.
Well, far as beekeeping land around here, ain't been much to it. Letting them go, letting them do their thing. Before I was dispensing lead and doing the other tests to see what aggravates the yellow jackets. I was checking everybody out, and they bringing in buku pollen. They're working all pretty good on it. That's crazy.
I'm jealous.
Y'all know this, Brian and Miss Kathy, but you know, us down, we won't see 59 until
January.
Yeah.
Maybe December if one of them polar vortexes breaks loose up there and makes it down here.
Not the state, the polar vortexes.
You know, I'm fixing to make me another shot of coffee. It ain't even 8 o'clock yet. This is bad.
All we really doing in beekeeping right now, y'all, is just letting them idle. Do your thing, keeping the peppermint on them. The beetles are pretty well been at bay. Keeping peppermint extract and eucalyptus in there. Going to start feeding. Definitely need to start getting on that because dearth is. It ain't been a real heavy dearth, but dearth is finally starting to kind of kick on in pretty heavy right now. Get everybody fed up because we know in the next few months, goldenrod ain't going to do nothing. So get everybody topped off and ready for the season.
DC, is this something you did or a video you saw?
Shoot me the link, DC, for the video to it. I'll check that out for sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
Fuel little long. Yeah, I need coffee for this.
oh, yes. Well,
I don't know.
I know it was Todd. Who else? What Todd and somebody else mentioned fire.
Danae.
Was it?
It was Danae because she already got in the chat apologizing.
That she was mentioning tannerite.
Somebody
else had mentioned.
I think fire. DC said something about flame too, didn't he?
But I was advised not to use fire out there.
Please.
This and that. So naturally, I disobeyed that order without her knowing. And
yeah,
after
like I can't see out the window.
Hey, where you going? You all tied up?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my brain.
I was able for you flamethrowers out there. I was able to get the fire part in there at the very end too. So we got a mix. The only hiccup was we have no idea where Alf is. He's missing somewhere. So we had to use another character. But I'll see about getting that thing loaded up for y'all tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Huh? Yeah, probably do that. Let it go. Then it's like 40 minutes of video, but I was able to get it down to about 20 or 25 minutes. So hope y'all enjoy. There's only one hiccup that just fired me up about the whole thing, but you'll see. You'll be like, Tim, come on, man. That was the part. Come on. But you see, put it like this, there's nothing left over. Period. I don't know. Lee, you still in here? DC, that's pretty well what happened at the end. We just, enough's enough. We're going to give it to you. A good deal, Mike Tanway. Hopefully the old queens turn out to be some fine queens for you. Matt, good to see you, Captain. Didn't see you get in here. Appreciate y'all dropping by as well, man. Look, hey, Brian or Miss Kathy on that comment, gas down the hole, fix it. I'll give you a long story short. Them things used to be real bad at the old home place where I grew up. And every year that them yellow jackets would burrow in the ground in our yard. And every year I'd find them with a lawnmower out there. Well, my daddy knew where the main entry was. And he told me that evening, he said, son, we're going to go out here and we're going to put the gas to them like we do every other single time. But we're going to do it at night. That way, everybody's at home. And I probably wasn't 7, 8 years old. Well, I go out there. I'm right at my daddy's side, watching him fixing to just douse these things down with some gas. And that's the end of it. But he kept telling me, he said, the only thing, I don't know where the escape hole is. I haven't been able to find it. Because in Mom and Daddy's yard, they had thick St. Augustine in this particular part of the yard. So if y'all know how that Augustine grows, it gets thick. Well, I go out there with my daddy, barefooted. It's probably about 9 o'clock at night. And I'm standing there right beside my daddy, and I'm holding a flashlight for him. And buddy, he puts the gas to him. I guess it was high octane, because here they come. I was standing on that exit.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all, whenever they hit the bottom of my feet, I went to yipping and screaming and crying and carrying on. They tore my foot up. The only words out of my daddy's mouth was, there it is. On in the house, he sent me to my mama, this and that. But when I seen that comment there, it just made me think about one of them old times, I guess.
Years ago.
Way back when. Little fella.
Any gray hair.
Well, it's back in the 1900s. Mm-hmm. Late 1900s. It seems like everybody's had a fun experience just unleashing on them little critters. Let me get it there. See what I missed here. All right, where else was I going? On to the feeder bucket, getting all that done. The feeder bucket. We'll probably do that tomorrow when we get home. Get all them holes drilled out, get everything set back up. I'm not even worried about the ants. I'm not going to battle that battle. Just, we'll let the bees and the ants, yeah, y'all fight it out there like you normally do. That's the battle I just give up on, trying to keep them little sugar ants out. But we'll see how quick they go to taking it.
Mm.
We're going to load them up with apron school 1-to-1. If they go to taking it pretty heavy, then we'll just continue on feeding. Thank goodness sugar prices are kind of coming down a little bit around here. It's come down about $1.50.
Did your daddy say stand right here?
Well, in a lot of ways, yeah, I guess he did. Stand right here and hold that light. Y'all know how it is.
Oh, you're busted. Hot pockets.
Oh, my bad, bro. Yes. Look, that's
hilarious.
I'm with you on that end, Todd. Not far as they don't bother us in the hives too much, but whenever it comes to that feeder bucket, I tried every trick that there is out there. Nothing worked. The closest thing that come to working and keeping their tails out was what do you call them little pans? Like it was kind of a deep aluminum pan. I guess you put dressing or something in. Old cheap thing.
The bacon thing?
Yeah. And
wasn't an article in the Bee Journal?
yes, but I gotta find which one that was.
Polar vortexes is a suburb of San Antonio.
Is that right? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I knew somebody pick up on that.
They know what I'm talking about.
Polar vortex. That's what y'all call it from here on out. So, come on, gal down there in South Alabama. It's a polar vortex coming down here.
It's just the plural form of a polar vortex.
Mm-hmm. What was that? What was Todd? The eggplant or something? It's one of them eggplant things, whatever.
Eggplant honey.
The eggplant honey Todd was talking about.
Yeah.
Boy, that's some good stuff too. Send some of that, Todd, if you got any left.
I'm just gonna sit here and drink my coffee.
Good deal. Safe trip to the house.
Button.
Hang on, Todd. Let me see if I can maybe find that thing. I got so much stuff bookmarked on this computer. Uh, Here, I'll tell you what.
Why don't you just
Do another search.
Yeah.
Let me do that.
Mm. You got it now, Button. You want him to send you some barbecue sauce he made in that special crock pot?
Send her on. Send her on. Throw one of them feathers in too, if you don't mind.
Mm. Yeah. Make you a special supper out of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Your computer's running out of memory.
I'm gonna put American Beach or
Not journey.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about somebody's journey.
All right. Let me get in here and see what it is. Because usually, if you go to the Cornell, all I do, y'all, is you go to the Cornell University, and when it finally loads and gets there, do the Cornell University American Bee Journal, then it'll give you the search bar or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
And most oftentimes, you just type in whatever you got on your mind. Winterizing hives, feeding sugar to bees. Then I think all I put in here was killing ants on that last one. It was some kind of something acid, if I remember right.
Oh, it's fine.
No, well, he can't have fire ants out there in California.
I wish they'd pass that law down here.
Well, we're the ones that brought them in here. Or the Port of Mobile is the reason they're even here.
Them folks ain't around no more. That ain't my fault.
Well, don't blame me.
That's what I'm saying. Was it boric acid?
No, it was like an old timey something or other they used back in the day. It's probably illegal everywhere now.
Everything's illegal now.
Something like mercurochrome, some mercury or something like that. Here, put that on there and that'll take you right in.
Hydrochloric acid? He can't remember, y'all.
Oh, yeah, I don't want y'all blowing your bees up. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Or mercury?
If you got
I
some,
doubt that. They thought the stuff that took out, Mom.
they used to.
Yeah. That's dangerous. You don't want that.
Well, they quit taking that down because all of us was eating the paint chips off while in school.
Brian said if it worked, they banned it.
Yeah, no doubt, brother. That's the truth right there.
Whether it's for people or critters.
I don't know. I have to run back to and see if I can find that. There's 100 different articles.
You've been supposed to do that for like 6 weeks.
I keep forgetting. There's something with there's some C.C. Miller there. Do beekeepers need experimental station? Do we need experimental stations?
Uh-huh.
I'd say yeah, especially if you're trying to work on something to combat the A's, the B's, and the M's.
Hey, Haley, if you're watching.
I mean, that's what we had to do to get rid of the blasted beetles. Imagine having a experimental station, I guess.
Well, an experimental vacuum.
It worked. Something about a season in California. Yep. Well, I don't think it was in this one.
Why don't you just Google what was the old way?
Well, hold on. We go one more and see real quick, and then set me an alarm. That way I can text Todd when I find it and say, I finally got it, man.
Yeah. You say so.
I'll do it. The car on them moseyed on in here.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate everybody.
Yeah, I do. 30-something people in here. And you ain't got nothing to talk about.
Look, I mean, there ain't really a whole bunch happening. Y'all hit the button, come in here and tell us about it. We just, I mean, far as beekeeping in our world, it's
Ooh,
pretty laid back right now.
he's putting on the first batch of hard shell crabs.
Who's that? I heard that. Yes, sir.
Grayson's and nothing going on there either. I think he said he was getting some pollen coming in, but no nectar. He's been like that for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, we could use some rain up here. The south end of the county down there, Mobile and Baldwin County, where we've been working, but it's been raining like crazy down there. But as soon as you get about to Mobile proper, if you will,
It's dry as a bone.
I say about anywhere south of I-10.
That's why I was so nervous about him going out there with fire today and no adult supervision.
But I used a common house rake to rake the
House
leaves.
rake. Just so many people that's just a staple in your household.
It's a common one for everybody.
Everybody keeps them in the broom closet.
Somebody probably does. That's a good place to put them.
Oh.
Mama kept her rake inside. And lawnmower. She pushed that push lawnmower in her house.
Lawnmower inside too. Yeah.
Ain't nobody.
I just ain't never heard it referred to as a house rake before.
Me neither. I don't know where that come out of my mouth. If y'all watch the video, you'll see. You'll be like, Tim, bless your heart.
Yeah.
Y'all can tell me that too in the comments. It ain't in this one. I'll have to find it for you, Todd. I apologize, bro.
He'll get it one day,
I
Todd.
will.
That might be your Christmas present this year.
Yeah, there we go. Fine.
We'll shoot for that. We'll see. DC's getting tons of pollen, apparently. He's fixing to put pollen traps out.
Well, I was thinking about that whenever I was rummaging through. I got on a kick of the essential amino acids and all that stuff, thinking about the feeding of everybody and making sure you get something that has those essential amino acids in there. To main thing, you getting into your winter bees, them essential amino acids are going to build those girls up. According to the science, they're going to build them girls up, put them a little bit extra fluff on there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And it's going to help them do much, much better going through the season instead of not assisting them with any essential amino acids that they can't get going through a dearth or gradually going into fall, this and that. You want them girls healthy, what we want.
Mm-hmm. I was getting worried about Mr. Randy. He's in here.
Yes, good to see you. Mr. Mark Miller got in here too.
Mm-hmm. Had a storm today so big he thought it was a tornado.
Who's that?
Mr. Mark.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That's what he said. I don't think he lies.
He ain't gonna lie to you. Well, I reckon so. I mean, we had that one year. Well, we had storms all the way into November. It was early November, but buddy, they was swarming on in. For what? I have no idea why everybody was swarming that late in the season, but we had a bunch. Uh-oh.
That's disappointing.
Well, it's all right.
Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking that feeling standing there watching. It's disappointment.
Especially when they do the old, 40-foot trick. Go 40 foot up in the air and you can't get to them.
Like teasing you.
Oh, yeah. And especially when it's one of them, like, from the ground up, so it's like the size of a basketball hanging up there, and you're like,
Truly.
that's a bunch of bees just gone.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good to replenish nature too, I reckon.
Gotta get back. Can't just take all the time.
You having that top can of snuff over me? Man, thinking about that, Mr. Mark, I went outside, locked them chickens up last night, and it's just, we got a lot of woodland, which y'all could tell in our videos, but it was just kind of start trying to get above the treetops, and that joker was shining like crazy last night.
I appreciate that clarification, Joe. Mm-hmm. He's taking Lee's place. He's on the research end tonight, buddy.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we got some good friends.
Yeah, we do.
Thanks, sir.
I didn't even think about the pitch on the roof as the rake of the house rake. I was just thinking when I was watching him after he put that video together, like, really, who calls it a house rake?
That's what the common house rake is what I was calling. But that's hilarious, Joey. I appreciate you, bro. I really do.
And he really Googled that because it's worded just so precise. I don't know what your wife has done with you for so many years. I bet you that's how he always wins arguments. He Googles it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my proof. Maybe I should start trying.
I wouldn't recommend it. House rakes are for catching black snakes when they want to come in for the wind.
See, there we go. Everybody's got a use for a good common house rake. We'll make that a shirt if we ever do apparel.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we'll get into that one day.
Several y'all getting in the swarm. Mr. J. Davey got one. Mr. Russell Cooper, man.
Yeah. I didn't see Mr. J.W.'s comment.
He said he got one, what did he say? Friday. Yep.
We ain't have one all year. Like, not all year.
Before we got the swarm off the tree, the fella was cutting down all them pine trees. We went and got them that night.
Mm-hmm.
Before we got them.
But I think that they only swarm because they cut the tree down.
Yeah, I think
that wasn't just a natural, we want to swarm.
No. Because they cut a bunch of pine trees down. And yeah, I think it was because of them running the chainsaws and this and that so much. But one time I seen several scouts in the horizontal hive down there. And I was sitting there watching them for a minute and I was like, okay, good deal. This is early spring. Well, maybe it's going to be one of those seasons again. We finally get back on that run. Well, I called myself helping them out because there was a whole bunch of little spider webs in the entrance of that thing. But the bees, they were scurrying to and fro, doing this and that, measuring, talking to each other, whatever.
Mhm.
So I got a little stick, and I didn't get too close, but enough where I could get that stick and clean out that entrance from that spider web. They gone. Everybody left.
Yeah.
I was like, well, don't do that again.
Oh, congratulations, Mr. Russell. He won a grand champion ribbon at their county fair with his lemon cream honey.
Well, he can. Who was it? Was it Joey that said he won in a contest?
Yeah,
Throughout
he told somebody that honey had won a contest, won second place in a contest or something.
So there's potential for another one. It'll be an unofficial one, but it gets bragging rights in this YouTube world.
Mm-hmm.
I know several of you. We still got to get the date set. Lord willing, we're hoping. Yeah, there we go. We'll see them face to face tomorrow. But the plan is either the last Saturday in September or the second to last Saturday in September. One of those two Saturdays to take and be able to do it.
Yeah.
But they creeping on in so far. We got Mr. Russell Amon, Keith Spillman up there in the fine country,
James Noel,
Mike, and Redfish. Yep. So they getting on in.
Who else? DC, Todd, Mr. JW. Oh, that it does, Clay. That it does.
James said it's gonna be mine.
Joey said I got second place in a 2-jar contest. There was more than 2 jars in that one, Joey. We're gonna say like the first week of September, Mr. Mark, be the deadline. But if we end up not doing the taste until the end of September, then we'll extend the deadline. But just shoot for the first week of September, I think.
For what?
The deadline to get your honey.
Oh, well, yeah. Don't pull blame.
Yeah. Get it the last day of the mail run.
That joker, he'll line it out where it'll get to the last day.
What would you say? It still got there.
There you go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I can hear you saying the words. Well, it still got there.
Yeah, we had time.
On time.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We got it. Time to get upset whenever you don't make it. You know what I mean?
That's cool of you, Todd. Let everybody know they ain't got to send nothing.
Yeah, I already won.
It's took care of. Mm-mm-mm. Well, you got done. Cause I can't quit yawning all of a sudden.
You better wake up.
I'm trying. This is my third cup of coffee this evening.
The neighbors have got a new shotgun or Russian for invading Michigan.
I hope it's the former. And I told Tim yesterday, need to try to get up with Ed.
Yeah.
Imagine Blaine's just busy. He's always busy this time of year. Been missing him and been missing Steve Amos.
Mr. Roy, take the American spirit and go out there and join them. That's what I
Yeah.
say.
Mm,
So look, who's got the dragon breath? Boom! That's what you want.
yeah.
Y'all want a show? I'll give you a show.
I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, we'll do it.
No,
But
I
you
think
did-
we've been doing it around the end of September every year, right?
you
Mhm.
Yeah.
Darren said he
September.
thought it was in November.
Yeah, I think last year we stretched it on out to the last week of September. Let everybody get on in, but yeah, the first year and last year was September.
I know it quite. Somebody was telling us not long ago that they talked to Steve, and he said he just been working a lot, like a lot of overtime. And I don't blame him. We're working late. We're already tired, worn out. The last thing I'm studying is YouTube. So definitely can't blame him there.
No.
We just miss him. He always had good conversation.
Especially those, well, the last, I don't know, several months for us, it's been up at 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning, leave the house at 5, work all day, drive 2 hours back home, and a lot of times I'll come in and get myself cleaned up and pile up in my chair, and it don't take me about 45 minutes, and I'm out,
Mm-hmm.
and the sun ain't even went down yet. So we absolutely get it, brother.
Mm-hmm. Especially
Lantern
on
flies.
days like that. Mhm.
Is that going to be a heavy season for y'all this year, or is it usually a heavy season? And yeah, the ones of y'all that get them lantern flies, I don't even, we ain't got them down here. I don't know if we got them down here or not.
I don't think we do. I don't know. I think we Googled that. Like the closest thing we get is the honeybee or something.
Yeah, we
Or
got
is
the,
that the honeybee?
well, we got
But it's
little
not the
8 bits. They're little bitty bugs that trade out excrement for protection from the ants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we Googled it. And we don't get it.
Okay, I got you, Miss Dan. Ain't she though? She's so pretty.
It's hilarious.
I don't know. I had to go. I don't think we have anything down here. I think all we got is them old, like I said, the aphids or whatever you call them, the jokers that make the honeydew. And thought we was gonna hit on that pretty good because early in the spring, buddy, I mean, you could see it glimmering off these old blasted water oaks around here. Then the windshield and the hood, all that'd be just sticky as all get out. But it didn't last too long.
You be careful out there, Mr. Roy. He's going to join the fight.
Who's that?
Mr. Roy.
Well, there you go.
He's
Yes,
headed
sir.
out.
Well, y'all enjoy yourselves and be free. That's what I say. Just unleash. You know, I need to burn up some of these old shells anyway.
Get that Yeti, Mr.
There you go.
Hey, I bet it is, Brian. That picture you posted, that was some pretty comb honey.
Well, there we go. That's what we yak about.
There's you something beekeeping to talk about.
Yeah. And I forgot I had that put up. Thank you, Brian, for the old reminder there.
Oh, I forgot all that. You had the whole thing. I was just reading.
Yeah.
Trying to get something beekeeping going.
Yeah, I forgot all about it. I got lost in Mr. Roy. I'm thinking, well, I had my fun with our shotgun today, so everybody else get after it too. But I did do some researching on, or just trying to find a subject or something to talk about. But we often go through, the bees and the critters and talk a little bit about the honey, and this and that. But I got to thinking, we don't hear much talking about the actual benefits of honeycomb. So I just did a simple Google search on, the benefits of actual honeycomb and the goodness of it. But it was kind of surprising that all the health benefits that comb has got as well in there. Let me get down this one spot and read a little bit for y'all. Just kind of get that going in a second. But nutrient-rich composition of honeycomb. Honeycomb is a nutritional marvel. It's packed with essential vitamins and minerals that support good health. When you eat honeycomb, you're not just consuming raw honey, you're also getting a rich source of calcium, magnesium, potassium, and vitamin C. This makes comb honey a highly nutritious snack that supports various bodily functions and overall health. Raw honey found in honeycomb also preserves beneficial compounds like pollen and propolis. These components contribute to the honeycomb's anti-inflammatory properties and its ability to boost your immune system, unlike store honey, which often loses some of its nutritional value during processing. Raw honeycomb remains a pure and potent source of these beneficial compounds. I'm not going to read every bit up to y'all, but we'll mosey through some of this. One of the standout benefits of honeycomb is the high antioxidant content. These antioxidant compounds protect your heart, they dilate arteries, enhance blood flow, and potentially lower blood pressure. This can significantly reduce the risk of heart disease, making comb honey a heart-healthy choice. A long chain fatty acids and alcohol in beeswax, a key component in honeycomb, help lower bad LDL cholesterol levels while increasing good HDL cholesterol. Research suggests that adding honeycomb to your diet can positively affect your cholesterol profile, further supporting heart health. Get down a couple more of these. Then it gets into a little bit about some glycemia levels. Managing blood sugar levels can be easier with honeycomb as a sweet solution. With glycemic levels ranging from 33 to 55, it does not significantly raise blood sugar levels. This makes comb honey a healthier alternative to high glycemic index sweeteners. Additionally, moderate consumption of honey from honeycomb may improve blood sugar control and reduce triglyceride levels up to 19%. However, moderate consumption is advised, especially for individuals with diabetes, as honey still raises blood glucose levels. And I'm reading this from Be Inspired. Enjoying the health benefits, but Be Inspired is the website I'm looking at here. Boost your immune system. Honeycomb is a natural powerhouse for boosting the immune system. Its robust antibacterial properties and antifungal properties inhibit the growth of bacterial strands, preventing infections and enhancing the body's ability to fight off illnesses. The phytonutrients in raw honey contribute to its immune enhancing and anti-inflammatory effects. Honeycomb contains prebiotics that support the growth of beneficial gut bacteria, further enhancing immune system function. Including comb honey in your diet bolsters your immune system, and improves your body's ability to ward off infections and disease. Liver health. Another notable benefit of eating comb honey is supporting liver health. Raw honeycomb protects against toxins, bile obstruction, and fatty liver disease. Beeswax alcohol in honeycomb can lead to better liver function and alleviate symptoms in individuals with liver conditions. A study of nearly half of the participants taking beeswax alcohol reported improvements in liver-related symptoms compared to much smaller percentage in a placebo group. This suggests that adding comb honey to your diet can significantly improve liver function and overall health as well. And we all know about the for having it for colds and allergies and things like that. It pretty well says what we all know. If you eat honey, it's going to help you with allergens and things like that. Gut health enhances sleep quality. This is something I have trouble with, but struggling with sleep, honeycomb might be a natural solution. Consuming honeycomb increases melatonin production, aiding sleep quality. The honey promotes the release of something, converted it into serotonin and then melatonin, enhancing relaxation and sleep. With its low glycemic index, comb honey prevents sugar highs that can disrupt sleep. Pure and unprocessed nutrients. One of the most appealing aspects of comb honey is its purity and unprocessed nature. Unlike many commercial sweeteners, honeycomb retains all of its beneficial compounds. It includes raw honey, bee pollen, beeswax, and with fiber contributing to its nutritional value. No, well, no. Let me get back to them. That's pretty well the end of
There's a new name, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Said his boss drops beans or something with an excavator. And he had 360 stings.
Hey, my dear. Let me get back to it.
He said it was over 300 on his body and around 60 on his head. Stings from 2 boxes of these after my supervisor slipped with the excavator.
Oh, boy. Glad you're doing all right, man. I bet you. Ooh. That's one of them oh no moments. This just happened. Watch it all in slow motion or something crazy like that. Be like, things are fixing to get ugly.
Oh, we used to do that all the time, bro. He said I saw lights and cool colors for a couple days every time I closed my eyes.
Well, I was talking to Hannah about this on the comb and honey part, and let me know what you think, because here's my theory hypothesis on it.
One of many.
Yeah, but my main one. All right, y'all know, for the ones of you that are with us often, we read from the old timers and how they did stuff in the American Bee Journal. All right. Often it is mentioned in there that all they made was combed honey, cut comb, put it in a jar, boom. That's how people wanted it back in the old days. Runny honey was like, you didn't put that on the table. That was kind of, I guess, a bad thing, is the way they looked at it back then. It still had its nutritional value. They looked at it, but it was not how they wanted it back in the day. They wanted the cut comb in the jar, and that's how everybody bought and sold it back then. And I asked Hannah, I said, you reckon that's how come so many people live to be much more healthier because they're,
It's longer lives.
yeah, they was not only ingesting the honey, but yet they was ingesting the comb as well. And letting that honeycomb, that wax and everything run through your body breaking it down and taking in micronutrients from that and putting it into your body. But nowadays, it's kind of like it made the switch to where everybody's gotten used to getting runny honey on the table versus having cut comb sitting on the table. It kind of got me thinking a little bit more. So, well, maybe next year when we kind of dive into doing a little bit more honey processing, maybe.
Mr. Dan said his grandfather formerly came home.
All right, there we go. And that's the way you hear from like the older generation. A lot of people ask it, even us, whenever we have it, they're like, "Hey, y'all got some comb honey?" But it's mostly the older generation that asks that versus, say, our generation that wants or likes honey. They're pretty well used to, get your runny honey in the jar and it's sitting there on the table, this and that. And I could be 100% wrong, but I think a lot of it nowadays, people would probably think that's more like a decorative part of having your honey instead of, saying, no, there's healthy properties to that wax as well.
That's the point of those.
Yeah, everything's in that. You're not only getting the honey, but you're getting the nutrients from the wax as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's pretty interesting how we just kind of switched.
No, you had rheumatoid arthritis.
Well, I mean, to y'all's point on that, indeed it does.
He said he met a teenage girl at his market who does skin therapy for her Lyme's disease. But he said these things certainly help me with rheumatoid and chronic pain.
Well, I mean,
I'm a firm believer in it. If I wasn't allergic to it, I'd still be getting stung 5 times a week.
Well,
no joke.
We've mentioned this before, but take the time if you're interested in it and go actually look at the health benefits from these things.
Mm-hmm.
Not only rheumatoid arthritis and chronic pain, but there's studies out there from doctors, not in the US, most of them, it was from the UK and Australia that pushed more on this issue, but killing cancers. Now, I'm not a doctor. I can't say that's what it'll do, this and that. Do your own research and look at it and study that yourself. But from what these doctors have found, the hump team doesn't health benefits you can get from these things is kind of amazing.
That's wild. Yeah, Clay, I saw that where Bob Denny talked about the bee stings clearing up his shingles.
I think he mentioned that when we had him on our live last year. Somebody brought that question up to him. If I remember right, he kind of went through that. And who was it? Steve-O. Steve-O talking about how it helped him with, what was it? With some melanoma or something like that. It was gone. So, can't say it's a cure-all, but do your research. See what you think about it.
I think it's a cure to most. I really do. Because when I was doing the bee stings all the time, I wasn't taking medicine for anything at all. Arthritis, inflammation, endometriosis, nothing.
It did help.
You got that right, DC. God made the honeybee.
There's some fascinating research about it out there between what we know some may call wives' tales and this and that, but I tell you what, we just used the rheumatism as an example. I mean, folks have been doing that for centuries.
Mm-hmm.
Help them out, helping people today.
He said, I bought a truck from a beekeeper and now we trade fish for honey.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes. I'll barter with you, Captain. Everything ain't got to be about money. No, sir. We can barter. Yes, sir, indeed. There's something to these little critters that, I mean, going back to the old bee journal, there's things that them people was trying to figure out in the sure enough old timey days. And look at us now with all these technologies and all this good stuff. And many of the same questions we still have are the questions that they had back then that we still can't figure out, even with technology we have. Granted, yes, we have advanced in some levels in it, but in a lot of ways, we're still trying to. Back then, they was trying to make that one super bee, if you will, trying to make the best colonies that they could back then. We're still trying to do that nowadays. They were still trying to fight disease. We're still trying to fight disease. But see where it goes.
Amen to that, Brian.
Yes, sir. Ain't got to worry about calling in to anybody. Look, hey, brother, I ain't gonna be there today. Just go finish your work, whatever you got for that day, and the rest of it's a play day. Or you can just go home and chill out. There we go. Everybody working together, Kevin.
I believe it, DC. I was talking to our old pastor about that the other day. Or I shouldn't say it like that, our retired pastor.
There we go, Mr. Russell. I didn't ask him that. Appreciate you.
Coffee didn't do nothing.
You're gonna be wide awake in about 45 minutes.
It'll hit me about 2 in the morning on again.
What else we got? We had a pretty good conversation this week. We talked to Rodney Middleton, talked to him for a little while. He gave us some insight on how to get rid of them old yellow jackets in a non-invasive way.
I haven't seen him or Mr. Mike Conley.
He may be busy. Rodney was pretty busy trying to get caught up with work and this and that. He said, Hawaii. All right.
The Big Island. Or something.
Oh, don't get me telling them tales. I just know Hawaii is all over the islands out there in some pretty countries.
I always want to see Hawaii.
Clay, appreciate you, brother.
Oh, thank you, Clay.
Yes, yes. I do think, though, I don't know why, but some of y'all remember this, especially if you listen to old Jeff Foxworthy. But the old Jeff Foxworthy about when do you convert American money into Hawaiian money or whatever it was, that old story on that old Jeff Foxworthy thing.
I had to miss that one.
Oh, it's pretty hilarious. One of his buddies asked him, when we get to Hawaii, when do we convert our American money to Hawaiian money? And it was one of them, you might be a redneck thing. Say that name.
All I know is Moku Akiawi.
We're going to butcher it. We're from the South, brother. You don't want us to say it.
Okay, Oahu. That's what I was thinking. But he said Hawaii. Not Oahu.
Okay. Yeah, I'd butcher that name. Not meaning to anything like that.
I just wanted to see the flowers in Hawaii. Just stuff that blooms naturally.
Okay, he's on the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
I do. I want to see the flowers and I want to go snorkeling.
Oh, that was cool.
It's on my bucket list. What?
I don't know. When Sarah was live yesterday, she mentioned her friend that was there, that was a beekeeper too.
Blind bee? Something?
Is that what it was, the blind bee?
I think so.
I subbed to it today, but I meant to write that down, so I'd say that folks go help sub to his channel. Yeah. Sarah, if you're watching on the replay, leave it in the comments if you will.
Dude, what?
His YouTube channel.
Mike grew up in Hawaii? What? Yeah. It ended up in South Carolina.
Boy, completely on the other side of the land there.
Uh-huh.
It would be neat to see that kind of country too.
Oh, I'd love to. On our way to Ireland. And then we just went to Australia on the way home. It's a shorter flight to go to Cozumel for snorkeling.
Yeah, 'cause she said she ain't jumping on one of them boats.
No. I watched Titanic too many times.
They
Christmas berry honey. So is that lily cool honey bun?
I must say, yeah, you'd pronounce it much better than I would. But any kind of honey butter now, that's a subject in itself.
Yeah.
That's some fine eating on some toast or biscuits or whatever you want to pile it up on.
We got another new name.
Mountain Survival One. Welcome. Utah. I got some kinfolk out there in Utah.
Yeah.
My mama's oldest sister's out that way. She's where's she at now? She was just outside, used to be outside of Provo, what they call that place. Owam, Utah, something like that.
No, you make me laugh.
But
what's a Christmas berry?
a Christmas berry?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea if we can Google it for you.
He said orange or orange.
Yep, that's it.
Lily Coy honey butter on a bacon baked potato. That does sound pretty good.
What'd you say, Christmas berry?
That's what he said. Christmas berry honey.
Let's see.
One word. Christmas with two S's. Berry.
I guess that's it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you spell it?
Christmas with two S's.
Let me put Christmas berry honey.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what that comes up with.
He said he lives in a little mountain town on the Utah-Colorado border called Vine. We have all of the dinosaur and UFO stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
Okay. I guess this is a Christmas fairy.
Hawaiian Christmas tree. Well, that's pretty.
Let's see. I don't know if it'll show it on the screen or not. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, if it's going to show y'all or not. But I guess best way to explain it, if you can't see it, it kind of looks like what we would call, I guess, maybe like a version of a holly bush, but without the,
The puffy leaf.
yeah, without the prickly.
That's pretty though.
Yeah, Mount Survival One. My uncle, whenever they come down, which, like I said, my mama's sister lives out there, but whenever her and her husband would come down from time to time for old family reunions, he always wanted it to thunderstorm. He said because
Yeah.
the mountains would always break up like a good thunderstorm. And that man would sit out on our front porch because it used to always, you could about time it in the summertime whenever it would storm every day. You used to be able to. And but he sat out there on that porch, and it didn't matter how close that lightning was popping. He was just having him a heyday out there in that thunderstorm.
That's a lot of big words. Mr. Dan asked if he'd seen many UFOs, and he said that Hill AFB has been testing their advanced drone tech in the desert, running high-speed formations at intense inertia ratios. I don't even know what that means.
That means they haul tail. Yeah. They skinning that cat, what they do.
Ooh. Okay, hibiscus and lahua honey is crazy. Most of our honey was macadamia nut. I bet that was cool.
Well, I bet you they got them dish plate hibiscus over there, I bet you.
Humanless turning abilities. That's just it.
They driving everything with remote control.
Yeah. That's wild. And you get to see this stuff?
Well,
So he's watching government drones like we watch the Blue Angels once a year.
yeah. Oh, there it goes, yeah.
Yeah, like
19, yeah, good. There ain't no way. I don't know, how much can a person hold? Was it like 6 G's or something like that? Where you go to passing out?
I know I can't even get on the one at the fair anymore.
You know, that's like a half a G.
Hibiscus and lahua honey. I wonder what lahua honey.
I don't know. There ain't no telling what you get over there. Like far as different
Oh, Kimberly.
taste.
I'm sorry. Sure. We don't get crap in them.
She said nothing.
Oh man. No, I bet that was some good stuff.
Ooh, no doubt about
Sugarcane
that.
plantation honey.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Dan said below 9 G's for humans. Lahua honey is potatoes? Really? That sounds a lot prettier than potato honey.
Yeah.
It really does. I was thinking it was some kind of pretty flower like the hibiscus or something.
Well, some of them old taters put off a pretty potato vine.
Yeah. DC said we should.
Ooh.
Oh man. Oh, duh. He was teasing Kimberly. She gets potatoes and a
Take care, Mr. Russell. Miss Sharon, y'all have a blessing.
Yeah, be sure and tell Miss Sharon we said, hey, Mr. Russell.
Now, I threw out some old Mississippi taters that had went bad on us. And I just let them little rascals go, and they put out some pretty vine out there over that little terrace we made with the trees, if you will, a few years back. But it only lasted a season.
Mhm.
And they just no, they didn't come back. But there are some people that plant different kind of potato vines. Like I don't know why they do it down here like this, but you'll see a lot of people do it at the ditch culvert.
Covering it up.
Makes sense.
It's just a pretty ground cover.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, we plant wandering Jew and tree stumps to cover them up.
Well, Mount Spout said he grew up in Mississippi.
In Duck Hill, Mississippi.
What's that close to? See what Duck Hill, Mississippi close to? Where's the fancy little ad here?
You do mistake me, her pride.
Yeah. Well, no. Let me get a visual.
North, central, or south part of the state.
Duck Hill, Mississippi. All right, it's taking us there. Yeah, Winona's just south of it. Grenada.
They probably talked about that.
They said the Winona. Yeah, Grenada too. Yeah, my bad. The north part of the state up there.
North Jack.
Yeah. Okay. Your turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Said that Madagascar jasmine makes it smell good, but the bees get very possessive of the honey.
That must be the good stuff.
Yeah, you ain't taking this.
Heck yeah, you can sell.
Absolutely, yes, sir. We appreciate you.
Mr. Russell said it's 3 hours north of here.
Okay. Yeah, that only took what it took us.
That's a little over 2 hours to get Mr. Russell.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad of a ride getting over there, Mr. Russell.
No.
Mount St. Helens showing herself.
I don't know how much you'll learn. You learn a whole lot of what not to do beekeeping in South Alabama.
But if not, there's plenty. I mean, on a serious note, there's plenty of knowledgeable people in here
Yeah,
that can help you.
that's a good crowd in the chat.
Yeah. But most of us, our chat is, we'll talk bees or whatever anybody wants to talk about bees on that end. You got questions, but a lot of it, we just sit on here and kind of fellowship and chit chat about whatever you did throughout the week, this and that. And just enjoy the fellowship, what we do a lot.
Yeah.
But
Like our wind down to get the week started. Mm-hmm.
Now I seen on the news some clown went walking out through them what is it, Yellowstone? Is it Yellowstone that's way up there?
Yeah.
And it's got them hot springs, I guess is the only thing I think to call it. But it's like if you touch the water, it will scald and burn you. It's not like, oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
It'll hurt you.
Not so we talk about these.
It ain't often, but we do get around to them sometimes.
We kind of touch on that topic once in a while.
I thought some clown done walked across that stuff. What do you think gonna happen? Oh,
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah. We like them too. It's been a adventure for us in many ways. But I say the best part's been able to meet and talk to folks.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I look at it as I go back to whenever I was a youngin' a little bit, and I know many of y'all either had one or your daddies had one too. But
God.
uh,
They said a guy fell into one of the hot springs and when they fished him out, he was trapped inside.
I don't doubt it. I'm like, why?
I don't believe it.
Why would you do that?
He fell in. I doubt he did that on purpose.
Okay, I see the other comment there. Well, I mean,
Oh, man.
or
Natural
John, it
selection.
could have been that too.
Oh, hey, that's a mountain.
Well, it could have been like some of them folks going out there. Oh, let me pet the buffalo. It's such a cute and cuddly little animal. Then, well, you're reading about them on the front paper.
Oh, that sounds good, Mr. Dan. I was thinking about not long ago, just the other day, I don't know why it popped in my head, but about the happiest I seen my grandma her last few months was the summer, toward the end of last summer. Mr. Billy brought the last of his tomatoes over. And I was up there with Grandma, and I asked her, what she wanted for lunch. And she asked me what was in there. I was like, well, Mr. Billy just brought all these tomatoes over here. And Buddy, she perked up. Sure enough, go make me a tomato sandwich. And I was thinking about that just a couple days ago. It's like, boy, I would love to just dive into a tomato. Just the normal train wrecks, Randy.
Yeah, just a jowl.
Uh-huh.
And we may holler at you maybe sometime this week or next week. We're going to be down that way. Our conversation we've had about my brother, they're supposed to be moving him down to your neck of the woods in Gulfport. And while we down there visiting, we may drop by and holler at you and Miss Elizabeth for a few minutes. Y'all going to be around one of those days?
Some fried green tomatoes would be excellent too.
Fried green tomatoes are good. I don't want no red tomatoes, but I can handle when she makes fried green tomatoes. All right, Calvin, we'll do it. I'll let you know ahead of time instead of pulling one of my last minute. Hey.
Yeah. Well, hey, keep doing it as long as she wants them, DC.
We'll sure do it if we ever get on that side of the pond.
You'd like a happy tomato.
A great one. I can eat ketchup all day long. Eat pizza sauce all day long, no problem. But do not put a tomato on my sandwich.
Spaghetti, lasagna.
Yeah.
Any of that pizza sauce.
Because Hannah makes a homemade spaghetti sauce, and she makes it from fresh tomatoes.
From tomatoes. Cook it down.
And I can eat it, no problem. But by golly, if you put a tomato on the plate in front of me and said, hey, you want one of these? Nope.
They just pass it on to me. I know, DC, wasn't that an awesome thing? That whole story, like that whole video was just cool to me.
Yeah, it was.
I bet that woman was a trip spending the day with her, though. She seemed like a character.
Oh, I mean, she'd be a cookie,
I bet
as they
she
say.
was fun. I bet we'd have had fun on something like that.
But you can honestly tell that woman lived by every single penny that she gets.
That's why it was so cool.
And That woman wasn't by no means putting on of not being wealthy by any means, I guess.
He said she was a good person.
Oh, you tell in video. Y'all know how it is, especially with the Southerns down here. You pretty well pick them out real quick. Who's going to be your good people or who's going to be your bull crappers, if you will. But yes, sir. In that video, you'd be like, that's just a fine woman right there, just trying to make it, like the rest of them.
Grayson don't like tomatoes either. All right, Kevin. I don't know what the first and last one are, but I ain't never ate raw fish.
Mm.
If y'all got ketchup, I might try it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I tried that whenever we first got together, and I was trying to woo her good. We was camping on the riverbank. I got up early that morning. I got out there and caught some old pollywogs, some old small catfish. I said, these old pan size right here gonna do good. So she's still asleep in the tent. I'm out there, got a fire going, got our little skillet out there, and I cut them fresh catfish up, skinned them babies on down good, threw them in there, went to cooking them. We didn't have a lick of salt, pepper, ketchup, anything.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then fish just tasted like mud.
They was good. I went on and ate them on up, but
it was just a muddy river bottom. He did good on the coffee though for his first time working a percolator.
Oh yes, all we had out there, that old percolator.
I did. I just made me a really good breakfast on some really good coffee, and I was fine. He ate all the fish. I just waited till we got home.
Yeah, I can handle my creek like that. That ain't no problem to me. But she got to have something to cover it up a little bit.
Something.
And it didn't even hit me.
At minimum, salt and pepper. If you ain't got no cornmeal or ketchup, at least salt and pepper. Okay.
There we go.
He's got it covered.
I've never had the morals. I see videos of people picking them things all the time, but never had one. But I guess everybody gets after them, so they're good for you, I reckon. Never had a rainbow trout either.
Even smoking them like that would probably put some flavor in it, depending on what kind of wood chips you use.
That's genius, though.
Mm-hmm.
But the key word she's got down there, old refrigerator.
They don't make them anymore.
No, they made them things out of solid steel back then, and you could cook out something like that. Nowadays, you better not do that.
No, we ain't got rainbow trout down here, do we?
No.
We ain't got salmon down here either, do we?
No.
Mm-mm.
We got catfish, brim,
Bass,
depending on
crappie.
Depending on the age, it'll either be bass or green trout, as they call it.
Gargle eye.
Goggle eye, sun perch.
Perch, that's what I was trying to think of.
Crappie. You got channel cat, you got your blue cat, you got your Opelousas.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love catfish. I just got to have something on it if it's straight off the muddy river bottom. Rockfish?
I'm not sure. Now, a lot of them Gulf fish, the only thing I know of out there is like going to be your reds and then your red snapper.
He said South Carolina catfish was bland as no salt can be.
Yeah, ain't nothing happening. Well, it's one of them, Kevin. If you get on this side over here, there is a little old catfish house in South Mississippi. Let me tell you what, they got Mississippi farm raised catfish that comes in there. and you can put a hurting on yourself eating in that place.
Darren said I tried rattlesnake on a camping trip. No spice, mustard, ketchup, or gravy could have helped that taste good.
Never again.
Oh man.
Eat it fried.
Gary, I've never tried turtle neither. I've never eaten turtle, coon, snake, possum, none of that.
I've had coon, I've had fried rattlesnake, never had a possum.
I mean, I eat stuff like the catfish and doves and quail and squirrels. Just not the ones that eat roadkill and stuff.
We did get the roadkill deer a year or two ago.
That don't count. It was fresh. It ain't been picked apart by something. Mm.
Oh, that thing, we come pulling up probably about 15 minutes after that little old girl got busted by somebody.
Yeah,
We went over there.
It was still warm. That ain't roadkill neither. It was in the yard.
Yeah.
Not on the road.
So we took it from the front yard to the back of the field out there, gutted that joker and skinned her on out. We ate on that deer, I don't know.
About 4 or 5 good meals off.
Yep.
Well, you hit 2 hours. Everybody's leaving us. And I'm tired of yawning. No, DC, it was all the way up in the yard. It wasn't even in the ditch, so don't count as roadkill.
Yeah, it was fair game. It was on private property.
It was. Like that. It got hit in the road, but it ran up in my grandma's yard before it succumbed to its injuries. So it just would have been wrong and wasteful to let it go to waste. So we.
Yeah, no, we ain't gonna let that go to waste. It wasn't busted up by any means. All it was just it broke some ribs, and I think it punctured a lung.
It got thrown good. It could have been thrown that far. Oh my word. That's hilarious.
Philip ain't much on coon there. I hear you gotta cook them things sweet potatoes from what I hear. Best way to cook in bad boy.
Sheephead mushroom soup. That's a new one on me. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We appreciate everybody. Hope y'all have a fine week, and if we can, we'll catch y'all in the other chats. Everybody else.
I'll just leave that one for next week, Mike, because I don't know.
Well, there he is.
There's Mr. Mike.
Where you been, man?
Have you been hiding the whole time? But I can't believe you, Mike, said, I'm sorry, but there's a Jeff Foxworthy bit in that story.
Okay.
So I said, I'm not sure. I want to know the story.
Which one here?
I don't know. I can't believe he beats Mike.
I used to have all them old Jeff Foxworthy tapes back in the day. I'd sit there and listen to them things and laugh to myself.
Yeah, there you are.
Good stuff.
I'm going to bed.
All right, y'all. Till then, God bless you. Lord willing, we'll see y'all on the next one. We appreciate everybody.
I hope y'all have a good week. A really good week.
Hope to see y'all over at Grayson tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
Then next week, if it works out, next week, we hope to have Mr. Justin Ruger with us and discussing some of the.
Y'all have somebody else to talk to and listen to.
But it's going to be interesting on what this man is doing in the beekeeping world to help people with disabilities and stuff. It's really awesome what this man is doing. But
no, Mike, we appreciate it very much.
Yes, sir. That was a blessing.
It was. That's why we wanted to share it so bad.
All right, y'all take care.
I'll see y'all next week.
Well, guess that's it for today. See you next time at Gunline Bees.